Hey, what's going on? Just wanted to give y'all a little side-by-side comparison of the new Redcat Wendigo compared to the Gen 8 Axe. Now this is pretty similar chassis. It seems like pretty much all, well not all, but a lot of the parts from the Gen 8 will bolt onto this new Wendigo. It's pretty cool, 2.2s, which I'm sure have seen a lot of the unboxing videos already. I'm not going to do that. This is just going to be comparison of the Gen 8 Axe Edition to the Wendigo. This isn't going to be a unboxing video because there's plenty of those on the YouTube. But I just want to give you a little comparison side-by-side box from the Gen 8 Axe to the Redcat Wendigo. Pretty identical as far as scale size. The frame seems a little bit longer on the Wendigo than it does the Gen 8 Axe. Of course, portals to non-portals. These are just beefy, trussed out, really cool axles. Can't wait till they come out with different parts for them. Same link style. I've changed those out to the Club 5 Racing, especially the steering linkage. I'm probably gonna do that on this one just because I've seen some other users have some problems with those. So that's a really easy fix. Club5racing.com, they have got some really cool upgraded parts for, well, I guess the Gen 8 at this point, but seeing how a lot of these parts should carry over, I would look into that and check those guys out. All right, let's get a little side-by-side comparison of the Gen 8 Axe Redcat. This is my little cabinet thing I got going. Haven't been into crawling too much lately. Probably started this in the new year. This is an old one I had back in the day. The, what is that one called? HBI Crawler King. Just put a Gladiator body on it. It fit. It's just a monster truck. That's cool. I don't know. This new stuff is just a lot better. It's my Capra. Works really well. Do a video on that one later. Little Redcat Volcano, I think, or Piranha. This thing cruises on a 2S. It's pretty fun for a good price on Amazon. But yeah, let me pull out the Redcat Gen 8 Axe and we'll take a comparison look. Alright, here's the Gen 8 Axe edition. I did a Proline Jeep Wrangler. It's a JK. I'm a Jeep bra, so I've been waiting for that JLU body to come out, but it's still a cool body. I did some metal aluminum bumpers, some pit bulls. I need to change out the foams. 1.9 B locks. There's the Club 5 Club 5 Racing steering upgrade. I'm thinking about switching over, see what the links are. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit longer, but keep y'all informed on that as it comes along. Yeah, let's check it out. Here's the Wendigo. I already changed the rear bumper mount out because I had an extra one from Gen 8. And here is the comparison. Of course, with some fenders on it, looks a little bit wider, even though it's fairly the same thing. Now I'm going to change out the plastic here for the upgraded aluminum version that they have on the Gen 8s. I was thinking about swapping all this out, but I didn't really want to. I mean, it's cheap enough just to buy some more and swap them out, especially I might be jumping this Wendigo. So I'm going to change out the uppers, the cross members on both front and rear. And then that front cross member, I think I'm going to leave the plastic just to have some kind of shield or impact resistance so it doesn't just twist the frame or break who knows what if I ever hit something kind of hard. This thing is squirrely until I put some 2.2 B locks on it. You know, metal at least. Maybe that'll help control maybe some foams, I don't know. I'm going to mess with the ESC and see if I can put it in somewhat of a crawler mode. On a 3S, this thing flies. It's just insane, and you have to really learn the turning on this compared to this Gen 8. This thing will flop over as well, but it's a lot more controlled. This one has the axe system, hence the name, Gen8 axe edition. It's got the reef servo, you know, standard. I did our standard options. It comes out of the box, which is really solid platform. Really love this rig. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to get this. I just wanted a little bit more speed, just for bashing or whatever. But seeing as a lot of these parts swap over, probably going to be changing up some things. Maybe make this more of a crawler with a lot of these parts integrated. I don't know, we'll see. But here is the differences. Flip it over. So as you can see, just really, really nice suspension axles on the Wendigo. The Gen8 axe has the portals, which is cool. I've done a lot of brass upgrades on this thing. Trill, decent price. Pretty heavy. And as you can see, skid plates are almost identical if they're not the same thing. The links may be a little bit longer, which you could probably get away with some Traxxas ends and do a little wheelbase stretch on it, which I think I'm going to do to my Capra. It's 4-link rear, triangulated, dual triangulated, which is pretty cool. Dry shafts might be a little bit longer, might be the same. I'll have to bust out the tape measure if anybody's, you know, interested. But the front, this is the Club 5 Racing servo relocator with the over the knuckle steering. I can't remember what it's called, but I really like it. A lot tighter steering. You see the control arm or the tie rod is bent. A little bit longer throw on the steering. This one has a little bit of bend to it. It steers all right, but I think it could be better. Of course, when you're going fast, it is hard to turn and not flop this thing. But I had an extra rear bumper mount. I'll swap that over here. Everything bolted up, even with the sway bar. So that's a plus. I adjusted the shocks to the lower part of the front shock tower, just to lower the front end. Swapped the rear sway bar link to the back side of the arm on the sway bar, just to kind of lower it a little bit better. The 3S is just, it's crazy. 2S is a lot more I guess friendly on the handling, so to speak. But yeah, just wanted to give you all a quick side-by-side comparison, because these are pretty much identical. A lot of these parts will swap over. So I ordered these are coming in. These are gonna go to the Wendigo. I got some of the rear ones as well. I was thinking about swapping these, but I mean, they're affordable enough just to get some new ones and make it happen. Yeah, we'll get some more videos later on. Maybe some side-by-sides. This one's gonna blow it out of the water in Gen8, but different categories, different vehicles. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll give you another video, kind of what I did on both rigs. This one is really, really planted down compared to out of the box. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. One thing I did want to point out is the location of the panhard mount from the Gen8. I've had a lot of problems with this mount loosening up. I think you can see it right there. I'll tighten that bracket so much, but every time it just loosens up. Axle shifts a lot, especially when I'm crawling. And I have an aluminum housing for it, but since it's double shear now on the shock mount compared to the, I guess, first Gen8, it's just a little bit harder to do. I have to change out the ball joints. I mean, it's doable, but just haven't done it. But this one, they built it into the truss for the track-hard, panhard mount, which is a really good idea. So it'd be cool to see them come out with something, maybe for the Gen8, to, I guess, alleviate this problem, because it's really annoying.